Okay, this is Monty. This is Scarlet Beauty Plum. I bought this. The tree actually died, but I managed to get this one graft onto this Catalina plum tree. Catalina plum tree is on Nemagard rootstock. And the Catalina plum is 300 to 400 chill hours, which is pretty high chill for this location here in the Phoenix area. I get mostly around 200 to 300, but sometimes it's more. And so I've grafted some other things onto the tree in order to increase the chance of getting fruit. And I hadn't heard of the Scarlet Beauty plum, but we have a couple of fruits this year. It produced better last year. We had more chill. And it turned out that the Scarlet Beauty plums are sort of like Santa Rosa plums, only Santa Rosa plums are better. So here in this area, Santa Rosa has been perennially the most popular plum variety. This year we did the Santa Rosa plum graft right here. It's going up.
So it starts right here, right there.
No, right there.
Yeah, right there. And then it goes all the way up. Looks like it's about almost 2 feet long. Goes all the way up to the tip there. It's almost 2 feet long.
I've already nipped the bud out because a lot of your grafts, you don't want them growing too long right away because it stresses that newly grafted spot, and you just get too long, and sometimes they can break off.
And you can see how he's wrapped this other stick in here. It's along here to reinforce it, so because sometimes birds will land on your branches when you've newly grafted them, and will break them off. I have had that happen to me before at my house.
And I'm also using that branch to train the branch in a better direction than it would naturally grow. So we also this spring, mid-pride, it's starting to grow up. Mid-pride has always produced peaches. It's a peach, and they've always done very, very nicely here.
And it was grafted right here.
This is the sign was done right in there.
Okay, right there, and then it's already over 1 foot long from where that graft was done. That was just done this year, huh? February.
So here's another little graft I thought wasn't gonna make it, but it looks like it might be making it. I'm not sure what that is.
You got the graft from me, the sign from me on this one here, and the only plum tree I have is Santa Rosa plum. So we're thinking that it says question here on the side here, but we're pretty sure that this is probably a Santa Rosa plum graft that is growing out here. And he just walked out here just now, and that's why we drew our attention to it, because the leaves, it's got leaves, and so that graft is taken. We can see already that it's doing real good.
So over here we have Eva's Pride peach grafted. This was done like a little branch that was put on like as if it was a bud right here, and so it doesn't come out the end of the branch the way a sign would do.
So it's a bud graft on that one.
And it's about time for the budding band to come off.
And once they start growing real good, and this one's about 1 foot long, goes clear up to here. So this one's about 1 foot long on that graft too. So both Monty and I do a lot of grafting on our trees. So usually when you look at our trees, they're not just going to be one type of fruit growing on a tree. It's going to have several different ones, because we both have just a standard size lots. And we have probably 400 different varieties of plants growing on those standard size house lots. Monty's lucky here. He's got irrigation. I don't have irrigation, so I'm watering with a hose from city water, so it's a lot harder water than what Monty has here with the irrigation.
So here's a graft that didn't take right here. The scion died. But up here we have this tropic gold apricot. is taking right there at the top. And we have another tropic gold down here.
Well, that one's a long one there.
It's growing out here. So we're kind of espaliering this this tree because we're right up against the wall.
So this cyan's right here, and then it looks like that thing goes out about 18 inches to the end there.
So that's looking pretty good. And the Eva's Pride peach is one that does very, very well here in the low desert. And so last year we got quite a few of the Catalina plums on here, and I only had the Scarlet Beauty on here last year, and it produced more fruit last year. And then next year I'm hoping to get some different varieties going, rather than just hope that the Catalina plum will set a lot of fruit.
Okay, so if you like this video, we've done other videos on grafting, on both the bud grafting and the cleft graft. We have different videos on other trees that show how to do those graftings. But if you'd like to learn how to do grafting, so you can have other trees, tries of trees. Now this is a stone fruit tree. Stone fruit, because he said you have plums, peaches, and apricots on this one tree. Whenever you have a stone fruit tree, you can graft 2 other stone fruit trees, and that's what he's done here.
And next year, I'm hoping to get a lot of the nectarine scions from Mel and graft some more on here.
Now, I've got about 6 varieties of nectarines because my wife's favorite fruit is nectarines. So I planted 6 varieties of nectarines in the ground at my house, and the Desert Dawn this year is looking fabulous. I've got all kinds of nectarines, and some of the nectarines are actually getting very large right now. I'll have to do a video on that to show you how big these nectarines are. I've got organzo bags around, most of them, because my wife wants them. She doesn't want the birds to eat them.
All right, well, have a nice day.
Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.